Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shania, and in today's video, of course, we're going to be doing some medium passion twists. First things first, we want to go ahead and pre-part our hair. You definitely want to start on detangled hair. Definitely use a paddle brush if you have one. If not, use a comb. Then we're going to go ahead and twist up those sections. We want to keep our hair stretched and keep them out the way. Then we're going to start our parting. Whatever parting you like to do. So if you want to do middle part, side part, deep side part, whatever's to your liking, I will go ahead and establish that. I am a middle part person, but too much stress can lead to breakage in the section, so I went ahead and did zigzag this time. So I am doing medium size this time, so you want to go ahead and get your jam, put it on the part, perfect it real good with your tail of your comb. You want to keep reparting until that box is nice and square. It doesn't look like a rectangle but a box, unless that's what you're going for. So for medium twist, I'm going to go ahead and take one hair strand, split it in half, put it back together, but at different lengths. So that way I get more length out of the hair. Then I'm going to split it again, put it back together, just so I don't have so much uniformity in the twist. If you like your hair to look a little bit more like two strand twist, then don't split it again. Just split it once, put it at different lengths, and then start braiding and twisting. Now we just want to make sure our part is nice and clean. You don't want any of the hair when it's all said and done to be tagging on each other when it's in ponytails. And now for the most important part, you want to make sure you detangle your hair all the way through. Keep it nice and detangled. Then you want to make sure you're molding the hair higher up in the part. That is essential so you don't have a droopy twist. I'm making sure it's detangled so that when I take it down, it's not going to be all tangled up. Now we're going to take our hair strand. You see we have 1, 2, and then we have 3 is your hair. So those 3 parts are going to make a braid. We're going to take the twisting hair, put it on top of your hair, and then you're going to braid with your hair out of your scalp pointing up and with tension with your fingertips. You need that tension of you holding your hair up so that the braid can stay as you're going down the hair. And when I say tension, I mean hold it tight, but not too tight to where it's like pulling your scalp, but just tight enough so that your hair isn't moving while you're going down it. So you're going to braid a few notches and then you can start twisting. You're going to split your hair into 2. Then you're going to take a nice bit of gel and go ahead and start twisting your hair. You need enough gel to lock it in. If you're very light with the gel, then your hair is going to unravel. So putting enough gel is essential because right here you see me switching my hair out of my head with the twisting hair and making sure that it stays in place. The key is making sure you have that gel. Having that gel locks it in. You see here that I have to unravel it and redo it because I didn't put enough gel. So now you see me going back in with enough gel and you see that it stays nice and twisted up like the one beside it. So as you're twisting, keep adding gel as you need it and make sure it stays locked in nice and taut. And then after your hair runs out, then you don't need as much gel. So you can just keep going and really without any gel towards the end so that it can stay in this fluffy curly state. And then I put it in between my teeth so I can just have less tension on my scalp. My hair is fine and it can't take too much stress. So guys, once you get in rhythm, it's super easy. Just want to show you guys that, I struggle too. It takes me a few tries when I start doing my hair because I don't really braid my hair often. So when I do, it takes me a few tries when it comes to adding extensions with it. And then you get into a rhythm and then it goes smoothly and then you can watch your show and really just make the time pass by. And then I like to add 2 clips to my hair because all that tension with the twisting, your hair like wraps around over and over. So I just put these 2 clips in my hair just to keep it in place, and in that way nothing is pulling on my scalp. I gotta hang on to all my strands. I have thinner hair in the front, so I just gotta make sure everything is staying in place. As you get closer to the edges, you want to make sure you keep the edges out. You want to make sure they're not getting included into your braid because they can pull on them and pull out your edges. And plus, you want to make sure you can do your edges real cute if that's your thing. It's a little bit too late when your whole head is done and you're just like, whoa, I don't got no edges out. And as for the edges, I do use less hair. So for the edges, I might use 1/4 of the hair. I might use 1/2. It depends on, how much hair is on the edges. So for this, I use 1/2. And as I got to like a thinner part of my edges, I did use 1/4. It doesn't look different when it's all said and done, so if you're worried about that, don't worry about it. But as for me, I gotta preserve my hair, so I'm very careful of like how much hair I'm putting into each braid because I know that my hair can only handle so much. So here you see me mapping out the parting. So you want to do bricklay. Google bricklay parting and you'll see what I'm talking about. That's important to make sure you can cover up any of those sparse parts in your parting. So as I go to the top, because it is zigzag, so I have to make sure the part is very nice and neat. I make sure my edges are out so that they're not locked in there. And then I just mold it, and then I can go ahead and start braiding as usual. I do like the top to look a little bit more flat. I don't like a bulky top. So I do go a little lower. I don't go exactly in the middle of the part. I go just below that. So if you like your hair to be exactly in the middle of the part, then you can definitely do that. But for me, I like that look of it looking a little bit more flat. It looks more natural to me. So yeah, guys, I'm just gonna continue to keep twisting my hair with medium passion twist. It is a lot bigger, so it didn't take me as long. It took me about a good 7 to 8 hours. The last time I did some passion twists, they were mini, and it took me about 16 to 17 hours. So I'm super glad that I got to knock this out all in one day because honey, doing your hair for multiple days and then doing it at this intensity, it's just a lot. But with the medium, I can get it done within a day and I'm good. So guys, definitely watch all the way through because I'm going to give you guys more tips in how I finish my hair when it's all said and done. And also check out some other videos. I have some styling. I have how to preserve it, how to take your hair down with protective styling. So definitely browse around my channel. You guys get to see like how all I do everything. All right guys, so let's get to this back. So I'm not gonna lie, I did run out of hair. So I've been doing passion twists for the last 3 years and I was just using scrap hair because I was just like, why not? So you're gonna need about 4 to 5 packs to make sure you can do the same medium parting all the way through. I had to make bigger parts because of like the hair running out, but you definitely need 4 to 5 packs just to make sure you can make it consistent parting. But for me, not a big deal because I wear a hat every single day because I'm still in winter season. And I definitely wasn't about to go to the beauty supply store because the closest one to me, because I just moved, it's about 45 minutes from me. And I'm just like, it's not that serious. I wear a hat every single day to class, so it's not that deep. But I know summer is approaching. You guys are gonna be doing your hair for the summer, wearing it out all the way. So definitely make sure you have enough hair. But if you do have the right amount of hair, you wanna make sure you do smaller parts in the back, smaller than this, but still medium like the front. You wanna make sure all your parting is consistent so when you wear your hair up, it doesn't look a little wonky. But it's still the same technique. You're gonna braid a few notches. You're gonna go ahead and keep twisting until you get all the way down. And because I'm such a finesse queen, you're gonna see how I disguise the big parting, because at the top you want to make sure you really make sure you do everything right so that you can disguise thin parting or whatever. So now at the top you want to make sure you're really strategizing how your parting is going to be. If you have a thinner crown top, then you want to make sure that wherever is especially thin, that you want to cover that part. So I'm not going to leave it exposed. So if I got to make a section into 3 instead of 2, I'll do that. At the very top, I'm going to make sure I still do that medium parting just so that I can have more hair to disguise the bottom back. But you're not going to be doing that because you're going to make sure you have enough hair and you do the medium parting all the way through. But for the people that's like me and you run out of hair and using your scrap hair, you can really finesse that. It doesn't look bad, but be better than me. So now just a few more steps. I'm just going to do my edges so I can get it ready for the setting part. And I did use the edges Murray wax so I can go ahead and do the edges because using jam, it just curls up after a few seconds. And then you want to apply your mousse only to your roots. Don't apply it all the way down your twist because your hair will puff up. And then you can go ahead and start fanning it down and adding your spritz. Apply that everywhere because that locks it in and it helps with water resistance. So when you take a shower, if you're going to the gym, it's not going to like sweat out and puff up. Before the last 2 steps, I'm just going to show you guys how my hair is looking all the way around. So you see the back, it doesn't look bad once you have the medium parts at the very top. So then I went ahead and boiled some water. I transferred it to a jar. Then you're going to dip your hair and you're going to do it quickly. Don't leave it in there too long, otherwise it can lose the curl at the bottom. And that's how you keep the curl. Dip it really quickly, dry it off with a towel. Don't be like me and touch it right away. I burnt my fingertips so much with straightening my hair in hot water that it doesn't faze me, but definitely use a towel. And now we're going to take some gel and just make sure those ends are nice and sealed. You don't want them to look poofy. You don't want them to look crazy and fluffy and not uniform. So go ahead and twist it back up. If you need to keep doing some twisting, keep doing that twisting. But yeah, guys, these are the results. I'm so happy with them. I'm glad I'm able to have my hair up my way and I can really give my hair a break from doing it because the key to growing your hair is staying out of your hair. But guys, definitely check out some other videos pertaining to protective styling and other videos because there's something for everybody. And I'm just really using this channel to help my community about our hair. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know anything you'd like to see from me in the future. And peace, guys.